the shed doing an investigation with Jane the doll. Um, so what I have is a cat ball with her, the REM pod, the flashlight, and beside me I have the temperature gauge. So if anything happens, we'll be able to see it or hear it. Temperature gauge will go off if the temperature is fluctuated. She will do that sometimes. Sometimes she likes to get the REM pod going and things like that. So let me get get the app going here. Let's see. We'll use the let's try the ghost tube. Be able to hear the words.
Jean.
Jean? That's close to Jane. Maybe that's what it picked up. Jane, can you light something up for me? Cat ball, REM pod, whatever you want to do. Can you light something up, please? Okay, that was a ghost tube. It did that. Alright. So we got Jean. Maybe it meant Jane. I'm not sure. So if you saw our Halloween series this past year in 2022, the Haunted Halloween, I did all the dolls in different times, and Jane really made that REM pod go crazy. Sometimes she's stubborn, won't do nothing. We'll see if she'll do anything today.
Cupboard.
Covered? Oh, cupboard. Cupboard. Okay, something like food or something.
Home.
Home. Okay. So cupboard and home. So that tells me that there's something to do with food in the home. Are you hungry? If so, can you let me know about that? Oh, temperature gauge went off. Thank you. Okay, I'll reset that. There's been times with that temperature gauge it sounds like Morse code. It's real wild. So it doesn't just go off and just make one big complete sound. It just sounds like a bunch of, like something like Morse code would be. What kind of food do you want out of the cupboard?
Robert.
Robert? Oh. Robert the doll. Let me bring Robert over. Hang on, I'll do that. So we also have a doll that's a replica of Robert the doll. And since it said it, I will bring it over. Here you go. There's
Agreed.
Robert.
It's coming.
It's coming? What's coming? Oh, thank you.
Satan.
No, not Satan.
Stop recording.
No, I'm not going to stop recording. What is going on? Okay, so thank you. So I did have to, it said to stop recording. I did have to stop for just a moment. I had a phone call come through, which is wild that it said that, and then I had a phone call. But anyway, we got several words. Let me go in and look. We got agreed. I guess they wanted Robert. They said Robert, then agreed. Then it's coming, then Satan, then oh, thank you for doing that. With the flashlight up. And that's the last word we got. We'll go back. Thank you. Can you make that flashlight go off again? Or light something else up? That was a lot of words that came through at one time. They're real weird too. So, like I said, we've got Robert, and the next word was agreed. Then we got the it's coming, the whole, all that stuff. But, wow, that's pretty wild. Can you tell me another word or something else? We got cupboard earlier, so I was wondering about the whole food possibility thing there. So, anyway. So we now got Jane and Robert. I wasn't planning on doing them together at the same time. I usually do them by themselves, but since I guess Jane insisted there, so we'll do it. Let me make sure. And okay, so nothing's coming through. This we can you can, like I say, you can hear the words coming through, which is good. I like the Ghost Tool app better. Something fell. Something fell. Thank you. Something fell, like right over behind me. Are you knocking things over now? I don't know how good that picked up, but hopefully it did. If you knock something over, can you let me know you did that by lighting something up? Okay. Maybe something just fell and it wasn't them that did it. But we've always gotten the strange noises, things falling here sometimes. Uh, we've done tons of investigations in here with live streams over the last 2 years. We don't do that no longer, but I quit doing live streams about a year ago, but back in February of 22. But no, we spent quite a bit of time out here investigating, dolls, my family, some people who have passed away, in the last 30, 40 years or more. Thank you. All right. I had to reset the temperature gauge. Um, try to reset it again. It's not resetting right. It's also got a spirit box on it as well, but there's something else false.
Curious.
Curious? What are you curious about? Something else fell, and that's to the left of me, which would be to the left of the camera. Okay, I don't think the temperature gauge is going to work anymore. It's not doing anything. Made it go for a while, that's for sure. Said curious, I don't know what that means exactly.
Positive.
Positive? Okay. Curious about something. Got cupboard earlier, got home. Robert, did you light that flashlight up? Is that you that did that?
Diseased.
Diseased? What kind of disease are you talking about?
Picture.
Picture? We also, speaking of picture, we have a mirror in here that's haunted real bad too. Oh, thank you for doing that. Robert, I bet Robert's the one doing it. Are you talking about the mirror? Is that what you mean when you said picture?
Am I dead?
Yep, you are. Because I have referred to the mirror as a picture before. And anyway, it's pretty haunted. But I keep it covered up and out of the way. We've had, looks like spirits, faces in the mirror that, said that back in Halloween we were doing the investigation talking about a mirror, about that mirror having something escape out of it. It is wild. You got to go back and check those videos out if you haven't. Robert, hit that flashlight again. Make it go off.
Tap. Chased.
Tapped and chased. You can tap it, yeah. I don't know what you mean by chased. Is there a spirit trying to chase you in here? I said hit the flashlight and it said tap. So tap it then. I stand corrected. Jane, can you light the REM pod up? Make it make that noise? I do have an EMF tester I might use to see if it might do something, but I think right now that flashlight's gone off a couple times, which is good. Like I say, the cat ball sitting in Jane's lap, she has done that before, made it light up. It was kind of, I'll show you what it looks like. So you got the REM pod here, you got the cat ball, which is that right there, and then you got the flashlight right there. So if Jane can light that ball up, she's done it before. She's done it in during live streams. She's done it in when I've not been in here and I've had cameras on it. So she can do it. Excuse me. You have anything else to say, spirits? Or are you done talking?
Why?
Why? Because I'm wondering. Because I don't know if you want to keep going or not.
I need to go.
You need to go? Okay. Well, we'll stop. Thank you for participating. Okay, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it here. It's a pretty good investigation. The flashlight going off multiple times. The temperature gauge going off several times. Heard something fall a few times. And it's just wild what happens in this shed. It's really unique. But said that needed to go. I'm going to respect them. I'm going to end the investigation here. But I am going to try to investigate some more of these dogs. And until next time, God bless.